Okay, so I am going to show you how to clean up an image in Design Space. So I'm going to use an image that is already free through Creative Fabrica, but instead of downloading the free file, like I can right there, I'm going to screenshot it or just save the photo. So I have the photo, it's not in SVG form, like I just saved it. See, it's right there, not SVG. And we are going to put it into Cricut Design Space, and I'm going to show you how to take away all that negative space. So there's my last project. So upload, select photo from library. So this is just a photo. So now I got this guy right here. So I want to clean it up. It looks a little jagged right there, but it shouldn't be once we clean it up. So on the bottom left, it says remove. So we're going to use this tool and we're going to click on all of the white spaces in this image. So see, this is what it's going to look like after we save it. See how we have all those big black areas? We don't want that. So we have to go in a little bit closer and click on all of the white spaces. So we're going to click inside and you can see on the top right how it's changing. So watch the inside of the E up there. Now we can see it. So we just get each of these little pieces. See, I could go in here if I really wanted to and get those little white spaces, but I'll look at the picture after and see if that's really necessary depending on what I want for the design. Okay, oh, looks like I didn't get the A and the D. So I always go back and forth checking to make sure that I got everything that I wanted to clean up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see right there, that looks a little weird. Let's see if we can fix that. Where are we? All the way over here. Okay, so it's because some of these little spaces didn't get cleared out. It doesn't look quite right. I can't tell if it got this in here, but we'll try and clean it up as best as we can. See, that looks a little bit better. Now it looks more like some coral in there. And those do look like dots, so I think I will go back and get all those little spaces. It takes a little extra time, but I think it would be worth it. Now this, you would only really want to do this process if there's no way that you can get an SVG file. So this is something you can also do if you take a picture of something, like a very clear straight on picture of a different design. You can also upload it, and you just want to make sure it's like the highest quality that you can possibly get for that file. To make sure it's close up. So if I wanted to make a picture of my daughter's, let's see if she has this unicorn shirt. If I wanted to, I could take a really clear close-up picture and make another shirt for it. Let's see, looks like there's an update soon. I'm almost done with all these little dots to make the bubbles. And then, okay, say I accidentally do that and delete the whole thing. See the bottom right, there's an undo button. I use that button a whole lot. So make sure you utilize that if you accidentally mess up. And you can undo, I think like 6 or 7 times, something like that. And if you need to, you can also use this right here, the erase tool. And I would start off making it pretty small, and then I could go in and fully erase something. And that is an option as well. Okay. So it looks like you can't even see all that work I did with those little things. So it's not going to be perfect, but if this is something that you wanted to do, this is how you would do it. Despeckle down here. That just means, like, say it's a little, like there's a whole bunch of little dots around, like above this F. Then you would hit despeckle and you can slide to remove it, and it fills everything in. So depending on how you want it to look, for this design, we don't want to despeckle any. And smoothing, that would just mean if your lines are rough around the edges, then you can hit smooth and it just makes it a little smoother. So we're going to reset because that's not something that we want to do right now. I think it looks pretty good for cleaning up an image. And then we're going to want to save as a cut image, unless you really want to print and cut, but I want to save it like this. So I'm going to title it Mermaid. And then that is it. We have it saved in our cloud. So there's all the things I've cleaned up. And that's it.